Hi, and welcome to a screencast here to help you set up your OVHS blog. So the first and easiest way to get to your OVHS blog setup is through OVHS info, and then you're going to go right over to the Students tab. On that Students tab, you're going to go down to the OV blog project. On the OV blog project, it's got a menu here that'll give you the welcome page, some examples and templates, and then some additional instructions. This welcome page really is that. It's simply a welcome to explain what a blog is and why we're using this blog process. When you go to the examples and templates, it will give you an overview, a template, which is where we're going to be spending much of our time today, and then some examples of other blogs and what those people have done within those blogs. They're good blogs to kind of get an idea of what can be done about the blog itself. If after this video you need some further instructions, you can always come back here, and there are a myriad of other instructions. There's a step-by-step, a walkthrough, all kinds of different instructions to help you out, especially for those of you who would like to do even more with your site in order to code, etc. There's also some additional stuff for those of you who are still struggling with Google and Google Drive. But we're going to be spending our time here in the templates. So let's come up to the examples and templates. We're going to be all using the same template, but that doesn't mean you can't actually do something with it to personalize it. So we click on blog template, and it gives an idea of what it's going to look like. This is very plain. It's not themed, and we'll show you how to do that as well. What we're going to do here is we're going to click the blue button, Use Template. We can notice here that it's highlighted in red, which lets us know what's going on. And then you're going to be naming your site. The name of your site should correlate to the same as your Gmail password, everything up to the @ sign. So that's first initial, last name, and then the number behind it. So I'm going to use a fictitious character here and put that in. So that fictitious character is going to be F. Flintstone 101. And that generates the site's unique URL right here. Fred would like to have a new theme on his, so he's going to look for a new theme, something that kind of represents the kind of person that he is. Fred feels that he works in a quarry, so the tiles will be the greatest situation for him, and now he's going to create his website, and that's what it's telling us right here. It's creating the actual website. And there it is. Some things to notice. You've got a home page. You have a navigation bar here that will be listed by month, and I'm going to show you how that works. So the first thing we should do, and you need to do, is you need to go over to the share button, because this is a different document than what we're used to sharing. So what you're going to do is you're going to go there and you're going to hit the share button, and we're going to change some settings right off the bat. The very first thing we're going to change is this setting. Instead of on, we're actually going to go to off. We're going to save that setting. This way it's not public. This way you have access and control over who sees it. The people that you are going to invite are your teachers. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to change them to can view. And then you're going to start putting in your teachers' names here. So if you know, for instance, that Mr. Shucker is your teacher, you are going to start typing in his name. Now, I happen to know his first name is Alan. There's his email address. I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to take this right here, this notify people. I'm actually going to not send any additional messages. This way it shows up in their Google Drive, but it doesn't flood them with messages. Remember that teachers are going to be dealing with up to 185 of these websites. Okay, so this just gives them an opportunity to do that. So remember, all your teachers can view, and then you are not adding a message. and then you're going to click OK. I'm going to take Mr. Shucker off of here so he doesn't have to worry about that, though, since that's what we're doing today. Okay? I'm going to go back to the site itself. When I'm on the site, there's some things I can do. Whenever I see the crayon up here, that means I can edit the page. As soon as I do that, it gives me my editor. I can change this homepage if I want to. We can do all kinds of different things here if we want to. It's kind of a place to personalize things, but remember, this is part of your blog, and it's kind of a professional way of looking at what's going on. My suggestion is possibly inserting some things that really show who you are, possibly an image, maybe a YouTube video that really kind of shows some things, that kind of stuff along the way. Notice that you do have access to your drive here, so anything that's in your drive can be added. Over here, you're always going to have some buttons. The first button is a cancel. That's just like saying, I didn't want to do any of that. It'll revert. The second one is save. Whenever you see save, that means it's going to save it and publish it as it is. So I'm going to cancel that. What I really want to do is I want to show you how to create a new post, and I'm going to show you how to create a new page. So the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to create a new post. So we're going to go to September. Notice that it changes here. It says September 2016, and now it's asking us for a new post. This is as easy as clicking on the button, waiting, and now we are in editing mode. We can edit this post. Notice that it looks a lot like all the other Google applications that we use. All of that's there, so we can make changes in the size of the font. We can make changes in what it looks like, all kinds of things that we can do along the way. We can insert, we can format, we can use tables, we can use a different layout. And most of all, if you need help, the help button is always there. As I said earlier, you can insert from your Google Drive. So if you've got documents or other assignments, maybe you had to put assignments into a complete folder. Maybe it's an image you're looking for, or a presentation, or a video you made for a class. Anything that's in your Google Drive, you'll be able to post in your blog. So I'm just going to insert an image here, and I think I'm going to insert this one right here. Notice it goes blue, the select goes blue, and I'm going to insert that image. Okay? Wow, it's awfully big. So I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to change the size down here. I can do all of those things here. I can change the size. I can change whether it's on the left, in the center, on the right. So I'm going to change this down to a medium. Okay, that's better. All right. Then I'm going to make sure that I've got my cursor again. And where is my cursor? My cursor is here. I'm going to hit that enter button a couple of times. Hold on a second. Let me do that. It's there. But I can type underneath this here, so that's usually never a problem. Okay? So I'm just going to put this as a meme. So I've got that, so it shows up. And up here, if I didn't like it, I can cancel. If I need to save my work, I can save it, although it is saved just like every single Google document. It saves it as a draft. When I hit this blue button, it's going to publish. So I'm going to go ahead and publish it. It tells us here it's publishing, which means it's ready to be seen. If I needed to add some files, I can do that right here. Okay? I'm going to go back to the home page. Notice how it expands here, but I'm getting towards October, so I need to add a new page. So I go up here to the plus, and it says Create Page. I name the page to October 2016, and I make sure that it says Put Page at the top level. I hit Create. It spins, and it creates that new level. Now notice there's nothing here. There's no expansion with the arrows here. Wherever you see an arrow, it can expand or contract. So I'm going to go in October, and I'm going to post here in October as well. I'm going to make this a new post, and all text. I hope this video helped you set up your blog. I like that. I've got it as all text. I'm going to watch all these changes because I'm going to save it and publish it. There it is. Now I've got October with a drop-down menu. I have September with a drop-down menu. And I can go navigate it very easily. I can go to the link itself. I can go here. This is black because I'm already on it. I can also go through here to update as well. And that takes me back to my sites here, where it should be right there. So I come back to it, and there it is. Your teachers are going to be asking you to share specific posts with them. So there's going to be another video to show you how to go from the URL of your post. This is a URL right up here. To take that URL and to show that to your teachers as a Canvas assignment. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.